Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to FDL Paranormal.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Normally when I come on,
don't pop off, because I'll be on my own. Yeah, but then I'll be on my own.
I'm not going to pop off. Who is here? Hi, Jim.
Jim's camera at dawn. Hello, Jim.
Jim is here.
Jim is in the house.
Jim is in the house. Who else is here? Anybody else? Is there anybody out there?
Is there anybody there?
Hi, Teresa's here.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, hello. I hope you're okay.
Oh, she's lovely, she is.
Yeah.
We haven't been on for ages, have we? We do apologise.
No, we haven't. We've just been busy, haven't we? Like, Christmas is hectic, New Year is hectic, and then planning everything. A bit hectic. Normal work life.
Hectic.
Tina.
Teresa. Tina's in. I've got Teresa, Tina, and Jim.
So far. And a level 4 people in the background. Oh, Rita's here.
Oh, Rita.
Hello, Rita.
Hi, Rita. I hope you all are okay and well.
Greetings from across the pond, Jim.
Jim, where are you from? Whereabouts are you from? I like to be envious about wherever people live.
Yeah.
So, should we explain to people what has been happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on then. We've just been mega busy.
We have just been mega busy, but we went on a ghost hunt last weekend, North Carolina.
North Carolina, lovely.
Nice. We went on a ghost hunt last weekend. First one of the season. We went to a castle, which was lovely, stunning, beautiful surroundings, amazing little place.
Yeah.
And also lovely people there. Really nice people. Hi, Roger. A big shout out to Caroline, who was there looking after us for the evening. She was amazing. And we had a good time. I can't tell too much about what happened because it's the episode.
Yeah, you might not get
Potentially. Roger's in. Roger is in. Carol's Quizzes is in.
Hello, Carol's Quizzes.
I'm not going to say nothing.
How are you, Carol's Quizzes?
Arula.
Where are you from, Carol's Quizzes?
Really like watching FDL. Thanks, Rita.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're going to change the format of how we do things now.
Yeah. Because
Denise is in. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
How are you, my darling? Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice that they give up their time to just bob on and say hello. She says, far, far away.
From a land far, far away.
I hope she's far, far away from our house.
She's not. She's
she's not.
About half an hour. Yeah. So. Howdy, Denise. Oh,
it's nice how they all say hello to each other.
It's nice.
I know. It's like a nice little community building up.
Yes, it is. So do you want to explain, Nick, about the format change?
We will be changing our format and how we do things, even on the podcast as well. We're only going to do one live a month, but we will still do 3 format. What?
No, just one. I was just doing a little action for you.
Yeah. We're just going to do one live podcast a month, but I'm going to try something tonight, actually, because we might be able to do them live better. Because what's happening is we are streaming through StreamYard, which is a third-party platform. And when they load to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or wherever they go, they don't get the recognition that they should. because it's from a third party platform, YouTube, Facebook don't like to share them out. So, for instance, if we share our YouTube video on Facebook, not many people see it because they don't want people to leave that platform, so they will not share us. So, for instance, if I share a YouTube video on Facebook, Facebook won't let no one see it because they don't want people to leave Facebook.
And go and watch stuff on YouTube.
And go to YouTube. So there's a massive battle with social media where it took us months, years to work out what's going on. So what we're going to do with the podcast, we will post them up as individual videos instead of going live. But
you want to say the but there is something else.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's frustrating for us because our content don't get shared about, and it's so frustrating. So what I'm going to do tonight with this live, after this, I'm going to download it, delete it off Facebook, and reload it up as delete it off YouTube and re-upload it as an individual video and see what happens there. Because that will be my last chat. That will be the last chance, and if it doesn't get shared from there because it's still got the StreamYard watermark in it, we will be doing separate videos. But they will be better because we'll be doing a few at Chirk Mill and in our houses, and it'll be like a lounge sit around talk, and we'll have topics and we can go into stuff.
Yeah. So we're doing some filming at Chirk Mill with the podcast, which it'll be amazing if we're doing a podcast and we're chatting about something and something happens.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing it. I love being at Chirk anyway. I love the place.
Yeah, so it's been so hard and it's been frustrating for us because obviously the content we're putting out there is real, it's not fake. And it should be getting more recognition than what the fake stuff is getting. So,
we are 100% real.
Yeah.
100%.
And it's just frustrating.
Yeah, and it is because we have caught some amazing things.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah. And we haven't
activity.
And we haven't really received the recognition for that. Amazing. I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen that people
believe that's real,
that claim to be good evidence.
Yes.
I just think, oh my God, the stuff that we've got that we had last year just blows that out of the water. It's like some of the stuff that we've got is like the Holy Grail, but for some reason it's not being picked up. It's not being, I don't know whether it's anything we're doing wrong. Do you know what I mean? Whether we're not promoting it enough, I don't know. But just certain things that have happened to us over the last year and a half has been
it is
crazy.
Right.
What is it working? The board?
Yeah. Sorry, you carry on talking.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, just like the stuff that we have, like we've captured some amazing stuff. Look the door knocking at full staff, the chains knocking on the cells. It's just like, that's just one example of how incredible that is. And then for us to say stop, and then for it to then, when you guys come in to rescue me, for it to then do it again when you've asked, it's like, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? It's like, and then I see other stuff on YouTube because I'm forever like on YouTube and like watching other people, and you know, because I think like it's good to learn from other people if you do that kind of thing, you know. And I like to learn from other people, but I like to learn from the true paranormal investigators, not the people that pass off, you know, I don't know, something falling over when it's clearly
sorry, we need to thank Denise because she sent us a super sticker.
She has, yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. You don't have to. You're the most real.
Thank you.
I'm going to post. There is a guy on YouTube that I've just been watching recently. He's called, is it Beardo the Weirdo?
They call him Beardo the Weirdo, but I think he's really cute. I like him.
So, for instance, Beardo, he's got a YouTube channel debunking, because he's into the paranormal, but he's had enough of the fakery. So I'll post a link on our page actually, and then go and check him out debunking like the other teams that are out there.
Yeah, I watched one of his the other day when he was at My Haunted Hotel.
Yeah.
And he, you know, we've been, you know, we've experienced it.
Yeah.
And, you know, those guys as well, you know, Harry, Brett and Danny, brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
And what they've got there is something definitely, there's something definitely
for
at
sure.
My Haunted Hotel.
Yeah.
And they've had teams in there that have tried to debunk things, and Beardo as well. You know, he was there, and you know he's had a look around. But
Beardo gets scared, but Beardo only gets scared if it's real stuff, because it does make you jump when it's real.
Not going to get scared over things that is so easily debunkable if you freeze frame it and then clip it frame by frame. I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen, you just think, I don't know how these people get away with it, and I don't know how people follow them, and that's just me being honest. Because for me, it's about the honesty of the game. It's not about who wins the best evidence ever. It's about being true to what we stand by.
Yeah.
It frustrates. I do get frustrated with it. I just think I watch some of these stuff, and I just like, oh my god, I don't know how people are following this. How are they following this?
There's another paranormal group that I've been watching as well, and I think these guys need recognition as well, and that's the Ouija brothers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, some of their stuff, you know, and they film it as it is, you know, if they don't get anything, they don't get anything.
Yeah.
And
that's how it should be.
So I think we should do a thing of people that we recognize.
We can't. I don't want to oust people out, because I wouldn't do that. But
but people to recognize. No, I'm on about like recognizing them, as in, you know, they are bringing it as it is, the truth, like My Haunted Hotel.
I just want to
Ouija brothers and Beardo.
Yeah, I just want to chip back into My Haunted Hotel, because they've done something really amazing this week and headed over to the States and teamed up with 3 paranormal investigators over there. Daryl Marsden, who we've had on this show before.
Friend of the show.
And the other two's names have just literally dissipated from my mind.
There's one called Jeff
Bader, and
we're really sorry.
Yeah, it is there.
This is live.
But they're new, because I've only seen them this week. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know of them, but I watched their introduction, if you like, on their YouTube channel the other day, and I just think these guys are absolutely going to smash this over there in the States.
Yeah, where are they? Pennsylvania.
I think Pennsylvania at the moment. Yeah, and I just think they're going to smash it. Darren Marsden is is A class. You can't get it better than that.
Top guy.
But the other guy is missing, and it's really frustrating for me. And I wish I could go on my phone and check, but I can't because I'm on the phone now, which is frustrating. It will come to me. Jeff Bader. It will come to me.
So Jim's saying we should create a playlist with their channels listed. Yes, we should.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a quick look if I can.
If you go on Most Haunted HQ, it's on there. I mean, when he was on the interview that I saw in the week on their YouTube channel, he's going to be great. I mean, he's so enthusiastic. They're really cherishing the opportunity. I think they're going to really bring it on these episodes that are going to be hitting, and I just think like what an amazing opportunity for all of them three, and for the guys over here as well from Haunted Hotel.
Yeah. So if anybody's in America and they want to go and stay at that hotel manor, because you get to stay for the night, don't you? And
well, you take to investigate there. It's
you
like
go and investigate and sleep there for the night. So you'll have to get onto the website. We'll put links up on our Facebook pages and stuff like that, of their websites and stuff like that, so you can book in and go and spend the night on your own. Well, there'll be a big team of you anyway, won't they? You'll be stuck in rooms and you'll be filmed all night, and they'll try and get everything.
So it's Jeff and Trey Bader, yeah?
Trey, that's it. I knew it began with a T.
Yeah.
I knew it began. Trey, if you ever watch this, I do apologise. I knew your name began with a T, but it just went out of my mind. But it's because obviously I've only been shown them this week, so if you like, so they're new to me, but I can't wait for this. I think it's going to be epic.
Eric, we'll have to meet up when you come over. You'll have to message us.
Oh, 100%.
100%. We did that before. We met people from the States, haven't we? That have come over to England.
Tracy's coming over again next year as well. Tracy
yeah, so we met him. We went to Windsor Castle for the day. Beautiful.
But listen. Jim's AFK, but he's listening.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So, yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
AFK.
Away from desk, away from kiosks or whatever.
Away from nights.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
We normally say AWOL, don't we? We've gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our thing.
Is there away from keyboard?
Oh.
Tina's put it out on keyboard.
Oh.
How stupid do we feel, huh?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
It does actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. So, so if you get a chance, check them out over there. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for them.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be wicked.
Definitely.
Wicked. But these people are true. Do you know what I mean? So people like us would support people like them because they're true. They want the same thing, and that's to be the truth to come out, and like honest investigations. You know, none of this like faffing about with, I don't know, wire or, you know, people behind throwing stuff. I was going to say a swear word then. It nearly slipped out. Or, you know, it's honest investigations. I mean, you have to be honest, because although you don't get recognised for being honest, which is the most annoying thing.
Yes, but we are. We will get there. We're still fairly new, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Still fairly new in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not even 2 yet.
I know we're not even.
We're still 1.
Still in diapers.
Yeah.
We're still 1.
We're still in nursery.
We are. Yeah.
Preschool.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're not getting much help from anybody else, so.
Nah, we don't need them.
No, we don't need them. We're doing what we do.
Yeah.
We're getting to the right people anyway, so.
We don't need other people. We certainly don't need
people.
Those other people. For sure. I don't know. So many things go on, don't it, behind closed doors.
They do.
Doesn't it just like before we started FDL, I never thought for 1 second that I would be dipping my toes in toxicity quite as much as what I am. And it's quite sad, really. But we just do what we do. We keep ourselves to ourselves, and that's how we should just carry on doing that. And maybe one day, things might work out. You never know.
Will.
They will.
Got to be positive. One day things will.
I don't want to be rocking up to a haunted manor at 9 o'clock at night, like in my Zimmer frame or, you know, with my 2 walking sticks. I just don't want that. I want to have done it before. That's all right.
Don't get this one.
I'll fall down the stairs.
You guys are bro.
Well, then you'd make people laugh.
I know, that's true. That is
true. Tina said you'll get there. Don't get despondent.
Yeah, you guys are bro. I do try and make people laugh, even when we go on ghost hunts. I act like a nutter, but that's fine because it's fun. It's supposed to be fun, isn't it?
You act like one.
No, like, I'm just stupid and just stupid.
You're just yourself.
I'm like, ooh, spooky. Yeah, I like it though. I like. As weird as it sounds, I like being in the middle of nowhere, in a dark room with my friends.
Yeah. What I love about it is I love the drive there.
Yeah.
I love the excitement. I love it when we first get there. I love the first walk around.
Yeah.
It's just all of it. It's just amazing.
It is good. It is good. It's very good.
I do not like the driving.
No, Mick doesn't like driving, no. But then when the car gets completely fixed, right, I will drive it again. I won't drive it.
The car's getting fixed on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Excellent.
I'm so excited to be able to drive the car, right, and not go, come on. That's all I felt like I've been doing. Because when I'm trying to change gear, it just doesn't. It just goes woo. And I'm like, no, I can't drive it like this. I'm sorry.
Slippery clutch.
Was that Teresa who just commented?
Yeah. Teresa put that. Yeah. She said, at least you guys get more than tapping.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Because if you think about it, honestly, over the last 12 months, the locations that we've been to, how many locations that we've been to, if we've said, if you can knock twice for yes, once for no, right? How many times have we heard a knock back?
Yeah.
How many locations have we been to where we've heard knocking?
I know there's one.
There's one.
One that specifically sticks out in my mind.
Which one?
Hello, David.
Hi, David.
Which is oh God, I never remember the name of this house. Oak House.
Oak House.
That's
yeah.
One in West.
Yeah.
Bromwich, is it? The one in the middle of the had like a lovely little greenery around it. It was it Oak House? Yeah, it was Oak House.
Yeah, when I said you're ruining the moment.
That was when the bat came and we laughed and Mick was like, "You're ruining the moment."
Yeah, Tina, you will be coming on our next open event.
Don't worry about peeing in your pants. We do that all the time.
Yeah, they take Tenor Lady with them.
We do not.
We do not. We take a change of clothes just in case.
We take a change of trousers because obviously sometimes, you know, things happen and like you get chased sometimes. Like that time at the Ram Inn.
Yes.
That was like, I mean, there was whoever was running at us was running in heavy boots, and I turned around expecting to see somebody. They were that so real that she screamed at them, and because she screamed so hard, it was so guttural. Everything lost control.
And you happily screamed it out. David's watching Clearwater Beach in Florida.
Oh, amazing.
I love Clearwater Beach.
Oh no, laugh out loud at Tina.
So much. I miss it.
It depends. You do get some scary moments.
Honestly, when that marble came at me, I thought I was literally going to die because it scared me so bad. Like because it was so powerful, and there was nobody else in the house.
Yeah.
It scared me. sometimes you do get stuff like that, though, don't you?
You do.
And you have to be very wary, I think, sometimes when you're sitting in a dark room, you know, that your own mind doesn't overtake what you potentially think is paranormal. Do you know what I mean? You have to really focus on being level-headed, even though you're vulnerable.
But just this kind of sort of links back to what I was saying, though. That marble, when it was thrown at you, think back over the last 12 months, how often does that happen?
That's only happened to me once.
Exactly. So when you see certain programs and episodes and YouTubers, and they're getting this amazing activity all the time, you know, I'm going to quote a phrase from the Ouija brothers here: if something's too good to be true, it's probably not real.
Yeah. I wish I would have caught it.
Hang on, if something's really good, then it's probably too good to be true. Something like that. Whatever the saying is. Yeah.
But however, like some of the stuff, like the major things that stuck out in my mind was that EVP that we caught up at Bishton.
Absolutely.
Does anybody want to play? I mean, I don't know how that didn't blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know how it did not get out there, because that is phenomenal evidence. You know
but it will get out there. It will.
Know. It was like
just needs when
I was doing the re-listening to that when I got home, like with the headphones, I said to Mick, I said, you listen to this and tell me what you think it says. He was like, oh my God, that is amazing. And then we got so excited, we were jumping around the living room. Oh my God, we've got something really amazing, thinking that it was all going to be great.
Oh.
Hold on, sorry, I had an email come through from work. I'll deal with that.
Yeah, well, what are we going to do? What's got your ghost?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do our feature.
Hi, Paranormal. I'm so late. I just got the alert. The stuff with the Knights Templar is pretty cool. Yes, it is cool. It is cool. Love Bishton. I want to go back. Right.
I'm not going back.
Ready? Are we ready? We're doing.
Are we ready? Yes.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yes. Go.
So we're doing What's Got Your Ghost?
What's got your ghost? Nicola, what has got your ghost? Want a drink? What's got your ghost?
Well, two things.
Yes.
Actually. One, today I was having a really bad day at work, and I thought I will have 10 minutes on a certain app where you do this quite a bit. Yeah. And I came across this particular video, and I looked at it and I analysed it for quite some time.
Spotted ghost in.
How?
I spotted ghost. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
We might have to meet up and do one when we're up wherever you are. I know you go incognito because
you don't have to be on camera.
I was going to say your apps are awesome.
Yes, your apps are awesome.
Sorry, what's got your ghost?
Yes, so I came across this particular video, and there was a company doing table tipping. So if anybody don't know what table tipping is, it's just where you lightly place your fingers on a table and you try and get the spirits to move the table or vibrate it or whatever. And this table was going hell for leather. Honestly, it was all over the place. It looked like something.
Was it rocking like it was being humped?
Yes. It was rocking like something exciting was happening to it.
Okay.
Right. And
bedroom.
I was watching this video and I'm thinking, right, okay, because I do like to analyze everything, and I thought to myself, oh my God, this is, this could be quite good. This is getting good. And then all of a sudden, the person who was on the table with two other people literally moved something off the floor to one side. right? So she bent down, this was her foot. Pretend this is her foot. Moved it to one side, and as she did that, the table went silent. No movement whatsoever. And then after the thing had been moved and she turned back, the table went again. Right? It's going crazy, crazy, crazy. And I thought to myself, how are these people doing this? How are they fooling people? That's the first thought that went into my mind. How are they fooling
Where did you see this?
Oh, I've got the video. I want to put it up.
You can't show the video.
I can. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to edit it.
You can't show the video.
I am. Let's name and shame.
Don't name and shame. I don't like that. It's just something that I picked up today, and then I just thought to myself, you know what? It does irritate me because
do it, aren't you, Mick?
Please don't do
it. I'm going to do it.
Do it.
There'll be no names mentioned, but
I don't want you to do that.
Who wants to see the video? Everyone put a thumbs up and comment now.
No. Can I tell you for why? Because whoever is in that video, they might notice themselves. And I don't think that's fair.
No, I can blur them out.
Right? So, anyway, and I just thought to myself while I sat there today and had a little bit of a moan, I guess. And I just thought, I don't know how these people, how they can get away with it. It baffles my mind that they have such an influence. You could potentially have such an influence out there on social media, because it's so vast now, that you are influencing these people to believe that that's true. Yeah. And to me, dishonesty don't sit well with me. I can't stand people who are dishonest. I don't like it. I just think, if you've got a story to tell it like it is. And that's what my dad always used to say. So I
can't get it off.
Just think that.
So massive fakery.
Yes.
Massive.
Yes. I mean, the fakery bothered me, but I think it was more the fact that they were misleading people that bothered me more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, that got my ghost today. And then just another one, a quick one. Yeah, another one. My ghost is when people go on these events and then complain afterwards that the activity that they received was fabricated, right? So they knew it was fabricated.
Yeah.
And yet a couple of weeks later they'll go back on the same event. I don't get that. Why would you waste your money? Why would you waste your time when you know it's already fabricated?
Absolutely, Penny. Totally agree. Yeah.
I didn't read Penny's statement. Sorry, I was too busy moaning.
It was a long one.
There's absolutely no logical reason to fake events, since it is around us all the time. No matter where we are, they need to pay attention and stop being morons. Couldn't have put it better myself.
No, it is frustrating, and it is. But the trouble is, people are going away believing the fake stuff is real, but that's not the way it is, and it's just so frustrating. It is. It's ridiculously frustrating.
It upsets me. That's probably the key word. It upsets me that they have so much power to be able to influence people to believe that that's true, and then obviously those people then go away expecting all paranormal activity to be the same, and it's not. It really isn't. It's just not. You don't know whatever you're going to get on any given night. We could do a ghost hunt in. So say we'll use Bishon Hall as an example. First time we went to Bishon Hall, got absolutely diddly squat for 7-8 hours. We were there for, got absolutely nothing. Maybe a couple of lips on a K2. Nothing, outrageous, right? The other times that we've been there, we've had to come out and sage ourselves. Do you know what I mean? So paranormal activity isn't the same all of the time. And when people are putting videos out all the time, like weekly. People are putting them out weekly. You know, I just think it must be so easy to edit fakery than it is to edit what we do if they're putting it out weekly.
Yeah. Well,
Emma, the girls won't let me show it.
I just think, Emma, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on Messenger, and then you can see it, and then you can tell me what you think. Because I've analysed it for a while, and I just thought, oh, it's funny how the table stopped moving when she moved the K2 that was on the floor.
Yeah.
It makes me sad. I cough and sometimes wet my hands. So do I. Caring is caring. What did Tracy say? Tracy here.
Yeah, Tracy's here, yes.
Oh, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm here in Japan, and my method is different from other people, and they don't accept what I do because they can't hear.
Because they can't hear what I do.
Well,
everybody's different, though. This is
I'd like to go to Japan.
Yeah, but everybody's different. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has their own techniques and how to investigate. There is not one person on this planet that can say to us, use this and do this. That's going to get you evidence. It doesn't happen. Everybody has their different way of doing things. And that's why I like the diversity of it, because when you're learning from, I mean, there's always room for learning from people that are real, you can pick up their techniques and maybe implement them in your own investigations.
Yeah.
You know? So
I think, sorry, I was going to say, and I think as well, it very much depends on the location, on what method you use, because what energies will relate to, say, a K2 meter in a different location. It could be the spirit box, or it could be like you can hear them or you see them. It's not the same. You can't do you can't use the same kind of methods, I don't think, in every location you go to. This is why we take everything and we see what energies are interacting with whatever piece of equipment that we're using. Now, I could actually go on to now what has got my ghost.
Go on then.
Do you know what really, really bugs me? And we as FDL are guilty of doing it. And that is when we say the word device. When it drives me insane.
Why?
Because a device. So can you come to this device in my hand? If you can go to the device on the table. It just drives me.
I don't say that. I don't say that. I'll say go to the light. No, I don't. I'll say go to the green light on the table and turn it red.
I always describe if I'm holding something in my hand.
You say device, Michael.
No, I do not. I will show you video clips.
Yes, go on then.
I will. I'll get all the video clips. When we've got a K2, I always ask it to go to the green light and try and turn it to red. I don't call it a device.
You do.
I don't. It's you lot.
It's not me.
But like it's hard. Obviously, I know what you're saying. We are guilty of it, and we're all guilty of it because we know it as a device.
Yeah, but it's when I hear it. So it's not. I think it's when I'm watching on like different investigations. It's when they say it. Will you come to that gets my goat. I'm sorry. That's my thing.
I'm going to agree with Penny as well. Like, how does like a spirit from like even if it's 1,000 years old and if it's still lingering around or it's come to talk to us, and you're showing it all these flashing lights and stuff like that. I didn't have lights back then.
And this is it. I mean, we don't ever say, "Can you go to the K2?" We do say the green light, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't call it a K2. We don't call it an EMF meter.
Yes.
You know. But
I mean, even.
What
Sorry,
was that?
Did you read that?
Yeah. But I didn't know whether it was me.
I don't know.
A lot of people like to use equipment because it's more visual for people and to share for people. But
I love equipment and tech. I love it.
Yeah, there is. And but it's got to be trusted and it's got to be undebunkable with what's going on with it.
Yeah.
If you can, like, if you're using a piece of equipment, look at, for instance, our last investigation, the REM pod. The REM pod is the perfect bit of equipment. Yeah, we've had that. We've used REM pods for what, 5 years?
Yeah.
And we've had responsive knocks or whatever from it 3 times, maybe as good as what we had last time.
Yeah.
And there is no way to debunk something touching that aerial that's sticking out of the REM pod or not. If the REM pod is going on, the spirit knows what it's doing, or it's near and touching that device. There is no other way to make that device go off.
The thing is as well, it's like you if you're asking for it to go off and it goes off on command, and if you're asking it to make a specific tone, like we did when we were at Castle Cottage, and go beep beep, and it does beep beep. I mean, try and debunk that. We tried. We even reset it.
Yeah.
I'm sure investigate. Oh, I did it alone.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I did it alone.
I was going to investigate still. I did it alone and not in a way like they do today's techniques. Like, obviously, we've come a long way from where we used to investigate, and there is a lot of tech gadgets about. Some of the tech gadgets are really, really good, and some of them are just there for pareidolia, if you want to call it that.
Like what?
So, like the Necromancer app and like stuff like that, and the weird echo box coming out.
I think we use that because he's got a scary voice on it.
Yeah, and
but it might be good. I don't know.
We've not used that one.
No, we don't, because because basically we like what we've got. Do you know what I mean? And we use Spotted Ghost, this stuff and apps, because we trust them, and they've been spot on a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've asked specific things and that's come back. It even said things about my personal life. How would it know? Do you know what I mean? You just, and other, it's just crazy. It is crazy, but I like it because it is spot on. And like, we've been to church and we had water and drowning and river and all things kind of related to water come through on that spirit talker. And Tracy's found news clippings of a boy who passed away in that river, which runs the side of the mill.
Yeah. Penny just put, I would use audio recordings and photo, videos and photography. Of course, so many things happen that you don't pick up at the moment, and then you go back and go through things and you find it, which is good. That's what we like to do. Half the stuff we don't even know what we've got all night, and then we go, oh, we're sitting here watching it on the computer and getting goosebumps and scaring ourselves. Don't we? We go, just got
we do.
I'm typing like
sometimes we could go to an event.
Me scared. You go now.
We could go to we could go and do an investigation, and then we could be like, it's not very active here tonight. And then when you get home and you do the edit, it's like, oh my god, did you see that? Or yeah, we missed that. Or there's an audible sound that's come through that we haven't heard at the time.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. It is weird. Emma, to your answer, yes, we do have weird dreams. I had a weird dream the other night before we went to the castle that a man was standing next to me growling, going, "Argh!" And it woke me up in the middle of the night. And I said to Nicola about it. And then we were going on the ghost hunt that night as well. It's strange. Tell me that they didn't like my cat balls, so I had to put them away.
Oh.
Get your K2 out.
Right.
We always find that they like one or the other, don't they?
Yes, Penny.
Yeah. It is. To be honest, it is good to be like that and just like have a laugh and do what we do when we're out there. We're not like, because it does when you're on an investigation and you're going through every piece of evidence while you're there with a fine toothbrush. Yeah,
Right.
you lose whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you lose the whole sense of being there and what we're actually doing there. So we just let everything be, don't we? We just try and get every angle, every voice, every bit of audio, and we have a laugh there, don't we? And then we come home and then watch it and go, "Oh my god, that's amazing."
We can't analyze it while we're there, because at the moment you're living in the moment, aren't you? And it's just like we need to get as much done, as many visuals done as we possibly can and recorded. Then when we get home, then we'll review it. And sometimes, I mean, obviously if you hear and see stuff, then you're there in the moment anyway. But it's just stuff that we don't see but is captured on the camera. But I just think it's stressful. Not stressful, that's probably the wrong word choice. You feel like, you're like, when we go out, we're like, we really want to get some good evidence for people, you guys, to watch it on the channel, because it's amazing for us to be able to share that. You know what I mean? We get the privilege, really, of going in these amazing buildings and we're just sharing what we're doing. It's like a vlog, really, I suppose, but with just good evidence in it.
FDL, you can delete this, repost the video, but not the chat. Yes, I think that's how it works. I'm going to double check it, but it might repost. It might repost the chat at the bottom when I'll pop it up. So if you want to say something terrible, don't.
Not stressful. Yeah. That's the words I'm using.
Definitely.
Yeah. I just think it's nice to be able to share it. We're the privileged ones. So just and
it's not like, the trouble is people were going into locations, spending an hour, and they're getting crazy videos, and it's all going off and it's kicking off within an hour, and then there's a YouTube video up there and everyone's, oh my god, it's amazing. But when actually people actually look how that really was recorded, they'll.
Have you got any questions this week, Angie, from fans and stuff?
Yeah, I was waiting for.
Nick, you need to do the other clip.
Hang on, wait. Oh, you had best boot me now. You know I'm smart ass. Laugh at her. No, it's fine.
She's
fine.
She's funny.
Martin,
good evening, guys. Love, light, and peace. And to you, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Right. Are we going to go? Hang on, wait. Hang on, wait.
The next section.
The Q&A section. If you guys have got any questions, then either they're emailing us, aren't they?
Yeah, they're emailing, messaging. How are they getting the questions to you, Ange?
I put these. This was a post that I put out on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could either do that, or you could just email us at fdlparanormal7@gmail.com.
So it is now time for fan questions.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I feel like I'm in the 80s doing a show.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to FDL Fan Question Time.
Fan Question Time. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I'm still here. I might be popping on and off quickly, but I'm still here.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we've got Annette from Derby.
Oh, hello, Annette.
She wanted to know, what do we say to people when people say ghosts aren't real?
Oh,
I'll go to you, Nicola.
I know, but then I might cause controversy in my answer. Do you think? I told you the answer earlier, didn't I? Okay.
You did,
So yeah. I think, right, before we started this journey I didn't believe in ghosts. Didn't think they existed at all until I went on this journey. But I have to say that in America, I love you guys, you know I do, but in America they have on their dollar bills, "In God We Trust." Has anybody ever seen God? So how do they know ghosts are not real?
And
You know what I mean?
is endorsed by it.
Who is
God, but people believe in God.
Who is asking me if I want to play on a voice recording a child in a haunted building that's derelict?
Yeah.
You know, I would personally, if somebody said that to me, I don't believe in ghosts, I'd be like, right, well, take a look at this.
No, see, I've
tell me
got
what you think. Everybody has their entitled to their own opinion. Some people believe, some people don't, and I get that. But I didn't believe either. I was very much a skeptic before I started this journey, and things have happened that I can't explain. So,
well, my answer to it. So I go out a lot, and I spend time with not weird men, old men and stuff like that who don't believe, and youngsters as well. So I play cards a lot. I go and play poker, but I wear my FDL jacket. And every time I'm there, they go, "What do you do?" I said, "I go and hunt the paranormal." And they say, "Are ghosts real?" And I say, "Do you know what my words are? I can't confirm or deny they are real, because for me, there's something paranormal about it, and there's something there. Is it a ghost of someone, or are we living in a parallel world and some weird energies around us? I don't know. I'm not going to say it's ghosts, but there is something definitely unexplainable in this world that's happening around us, and we can't see it."
For me, right? Okay, it depends on who is asking me the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's a child and they know that what I do, and they're like, "Well, Angie, you know, you go ghost hunting, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then, "Oh, aren't you like really scared?" And I'm like, "I said I go ghost hunting. Have I told you that I've actually seen one? I'm still hunting for them." So that's what I tell a child. If an adult's asking me, I'm like, "Hell yes, of course they are," because you know, we've had too many experiences.
Yeah, and
Too many experiences. And not only that, right? I know there are good mediums, and there are, as in the paranormal world, fake mediums. I have had the pleasure of speaking to some of the good mediums who know nothing, who know absolutely nothing about me, but they have given me very, very, very specific information about my past and described my house and what's in it and described what I've done several days before. Now, there is and very, very specific details, and there was no way on this earth that they would know that, but it was a message from my great grandmother. So how?
yeah,
Of course they're real.
Me personally, yeah, I've seen what I've seen, I've heard what I've heard, and stuff's happened which is unexplainable. But for me, I'm a believer in it. I believe it's a ghost, or it's something paranormal, it's something not in this world. But when people ask questions that are non-believers, I don't want to force it down their throat.
No.
So I say to them, I can't confirm or deny. You just have to be there in the moment when something happens, and then you make up your own mind what it is. And I say to them, go check out our YouTube channel and comment on there. Tell us what you think.
Yes, see what you think.
Because we're not Hollywood editors. We've got a question from Martin.
Oh.
Hang on 2 seconds. Martin has said, "What's the most funniest thing that has ever happened to you?"
Oh God, there's several with us, isn't there? Because we're just the funniest thing. Okay, so I think I'll go first. And I will say the funniest thing that's ever happened to us was the ramming. That was just so funny. Me and Angie were in the attic for, I don't know, half an hour or so. We got absolutely diddly squat up there, nothing. As we started to, because it was like a curly stairwell, and the stairs weren't great, and the ceilings were like that, so you kind of have to bend and then hobble down. And we hobbled down these stairs, and as I got to the very bottom step, Angie was behind me. There was running footsteps from the attic, like patter of footsteps. And then I was like, Angie. And then we ran to come down the next lot of stairs. And as we did that, something came at us from this angle, but it was heavy booted. But it was Angie's reaction that made me wet myself.
Was it when I swore at it?
Still on the running.
That will always stick in my mind as one of the most funniest moments. Also, we did a ship once, and Angie nearly fell in the sea.
Yeah, that was funny. We did do
over the gangway, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was going in the bottom of a ship, and Angie just nearly walked straight into the water and didn't walk on the thingy.
Just carried on walking. I was like, oh, what are you doing?
And that was
the equipment in her hand and everything.
Oh, good God, that would have been so funny if you'd went in there.
That was the same night that I fell into the kitchen as well, didn't I?
Oh, you fell in the kitchen, yeah.
She
didn't realise there was.
What ship was that? SS Great Britain?
Yes.
Great Britain,
yeah, it was the SS Great Britain. I've had loads of funny moments. I'll probably make everybody else laugh by running and being scared of bats and diving on the floor. I nearly threw Ange down the stairs once because a bat flew in my face.
Yeah.
That was a funny comment, though. You looked so serious on the edit when you said, you're ruining the moment.
Yeah,
that was as well. What about you, Ange?
I think, do you know that there has been so many, but one that just springs to my mind that does make me laugh was when we were at some house, and I can't remember, some hall somewhere, and it was the incident with the Portaloo.
That was Hickleton Hall.
Hickleton Hall, yes. So Nikki was going to the toilet in a Portaloo, and I was waiting outside, and it was in the middle of nowhere. It was pitch black. And there was no light, so we were having to use I was trying to shine a torch in, but then
we got
scared, didn't we? Yes.
Hold on a minute. Are you going to share that? Okay.
Well, no, you can tell it. You tell it better than me.
No.
But it is the story of the toilet.
So I just go in the toilet because I was busting for a wee, and it was darker than dark in there, and she's trying to flashlight from the top of the Portaloo, right? And she's like waving it around, and I'm like, it's like a disco here. And then all of a sudden, at the back of the Portaloo was this banging, like doof, 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 doof. And I went, Angie, there's banging in here. She was like, get out. So I was trying to get out really quickly. And then she went in, and she obviously in the wee, and she did exactly the same. But you heard it as well, didn't you?
Yes.
And then we realised afterwards, when we investigated, well, nothing could get behind there because it was like literally flat against the wall. That we realised that there was like a flap thing in the toilet, isn't there, in these Portaloos?
Yeah, kind of air vent thing. Yeah. So we got scared and we laughed a lot. We did
in a Portaloo.
Yeah, we do have good laughs, don't we? We go out for dinner beforehand, and we just we try and make it, because the trouble is, as we was going along, there was a lot of it started to get a bit stressful, didn't it? There was a lot of pressure on getting everything right and trying to get as much as possible, and we've just said, and it started to become unenjoyable.
Yeah. And then we when it got to that point, we knocked that on the end and just said, look, let's just go out, let's go filming. If we get stuff, we get stuff. If we don't, we don't. And then we just had a laugh with it then, didn't we? We had a laugh. We went to Castle Cottage. That was funny as well.
Very funny.
And when previously at Chirk, when we slept over there, and there was a stray bat.
I just got your email, so it works.
What?
Jim just sent an email to our FDL test, so I just read it. So yeah. So sorry, what was you saying?
I was just saying, and just like we had funny moments at Castle Cottage when we all had to bunk in one room, and then we had funny moments at Chirk when we were laying down ready for bed, and there was a stray bat and you went off your head.
I sat in the car freezing cold. I do get the ump quite easily when we stay at places, and it's always these idiots that are acting like children, and I end up losing my rag with them, and then they all just laugh at me. I'm like a miserable old man when it's time to go to bed. And it's like Castle Cottage. I never showed you that clip, did I? I'll show you that clip when I'm laying in bed and I'm losing my rag, and I'll get up and I'll start shouting at you all, going, "You keep making me sleep in these houses. It's freezing. I'm going to die in this place. You lot are going to kill me." And then you all just start laughing at me.
I'll tell you what was another really funny one, and that was when we were on the stairs. So me and Nick, we were on the stairs in, oh my gosh, we were in Delaprey Abbey.
Yeah.
And you were whistling, and you thought you heard a whistle back, and your words were, and Mick's timing was amazing because he didn't know where we were, but you said, "You're going to have to help me out. I'm not very good at whistling."
Yeah.
And you said, "Are you ready?" And just as you said that, Mick screamed down the walkie-talkie, didn't he? You did a big, "Rah!" And we screamed so much. I think I must have laughed for about half an hour.
Someone got hit in the head with a camera and everything, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, the camera. I got like the camera. No, Nick grabbed my arm and bruised my arm, didn't she? Because she was trying to grab me.
Yeah.
Right, and then I think I might have wet myself on that one as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it was perfect timing because I couldn't get hold of them with the walkie-talkie because it was so big, the place. So I got closer to the building and I just went, "Oi!" really loud down there, and then obviously it was just perfect. It's actually on the clip. I left it in.
If you watch the episode, it's on there. It is quite funny. We do try and leave funny things in there, so it's not like totally serious the whole time.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on an investigation and had something happen that scared you all really bad?
Yeah. I think Hello,
yeah.
Mort.
Hey, Mort.
Hi, Mort. Yeah, I think for me that would be a couple of locations, but the one that sticks out the most in my mind is the railway cottage because we were all together and full staff.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
What's yours?
Mitchell and Priory.
Oh yeah, that was bad, weren't it?
I did not want to go
back.
That was
bad for you.
I didn't want to do it no more after what I see in there.
No, it did take a while.
And we didn't get it on camera either. It's the annoying thing. But everyone see it who was in the room.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Hello, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
I think for me, the scaredest I have ever felt would be down in the cellar. There's been a couple of times when I've been petrified at that place we don't mention, beginning with B.
Was that the first time we see it?
I think the time when I genuinely did feel really, really scared was when there was me, Nick, and two other girls, and it was after they'd experienced something sort of quite nasty, and we all went back down there. So there was then. I might have sounded very calm, but inside I was really scared.
It was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the only other place where I have felt really, really, really odd, and that is the Four Crosses.
Oh yeah.
After the Sebi.
Yeah.
That was just the weirdest. I still can't explain it now. Anyway.
And went into a parallel world.
I did.
Martin's right. I fell asleep on a live stream investigation. We were by the sea. We were on the rocks underneath the pier, and sounds of the waves made me fall asleep.
Sounds like me.
It would be too, I think. What surprised you the most, but didn't scare you?
Oh, for me, St. John's House, when the cellar door kept opening when we bricked the door up and the bricks moved and opened up. didn't scare me. We knew there was something down there with us in the cellar, but it was just amazing catch because we were ready to go. And then the brick got lifted from the door, big concrete brick, lifted from the door, rolled down the stairs, and the door just opened like it had just walked out and left.
You know what? Actually, on that one as well, before that happened, there was something that flies through that door.
Yeah.
I've noticed the episode as well.
It's so hard to put it on the screen
so
and try and highlight it because it's so slight, or it doesn't catch it well enough for us to put it down as evidence. So
yeah.
Well, what's your ones?
Surprised but not scared for me was the really, really good responses on the I don't know, what's it called? On the REM pod, at Castle Cottage.
That was going to be my one as well.
Yeah, because it was just so amazing and so spot on and so responsive. I was genuinely excited. I was so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the feel of that place at that time, it didn't feel like it was a bad spirit or anything like that.
No,
it felt playful because how it was interacting with us, I suppose. So the activity was amazing, but we didn't really feel scared or intimidated by it. I think we wanted it to just continue, didn't we? We were just like, oh my god, that's amazing. Can you do it again?
Lorna's been watched loads of them.
Yay! Love the support, Lorna. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Castle Cottage, that was surprising with the REM pod because, like I say, the REM pod is probably one of the hardest pieces of equipment to debunk as faulty or anything. So for that to go off like it did and ask the questions, I even sent the video evidence to a really high skeptic person. I could call him Higgy Pop Paranormal. He's very skeptical and he'll give you answers on. He'll tell you, no, it could be this, it could be that. He likes to debunk a lot of stuff. And I sent that to him and he said, I cannot explain that. He goes, that is unbelievable stuff. He said, the only way I can explain that is how the device works. And he said, for it to go off, you need to be touching it. And he says, I don't know what to say about that. He said, I've got no answer for it. So, which is a great piece of evidence.
Yeah.
I respect Higgy Pop quite a lot. So, and with his answers, and we won't agree on everything, but he's quite tech savvy and he likes to debunk quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma's going 4 crosses.
Ooh, who are you going there with, Em?
Lorna said, was that when you pushed Nikki out of the way to get up the stairs? No, that was in Bishton. When the clopping hands.
He pushed his wife downstairs so that I could get taken first.
Well, Martin said, what was our most interesting place?
Interesting.
Ooh. I think, personally, Castle Cottage.
Do you?
Yeah, because I thought the trouble is we get there, we didn't expect to get what we got there being a lived-in cottage, shall we say?
Yeah.
We didn't expect to get what we did. We caught something on the camera we can't explain. The REM pod went mad. We've got loads of EVPs. What have you just seen?
The football score.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was interesting. Where else? Brony Bar was
I would say for me, mine would be the most interesting place we've been to is Chuck Mill.
Yeah,
because when we, in all honesty, when we got there, the first time we ever went there, we thought we're not going to get anything from here. And if we were truthful,
it's just too nice. Yeah, we were like, this is too nice.
It's too comfy. Like everything was pristine, and it's like.
And they got like lovely antique beds everywhere, all made up. It just makes you really cozy up.
And like all these lovely fabrics for your quilts and pillows, and just like, oh, you could tell the quality of it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but we can't stop going back there because we absolutely love it. We love the history of the place. We love the building. We've had some amazing evidence.
Yeah, we had beds move and everything. It's crazy.
We've had a bed move, like the heads. I said upstairs, this is like, what was we 2 flights up in the mill? Was I 2 flights up? And I said, can you make a really loud bang for us and scare us? And then all of a sudden, the bed 2 floors down, the headboard just went over. And it was caught on CCTV.
Yeah. Can you remember the locked off camera? We went outside for a break and we left a locked off camera on my crystal and with a cat ball on top of a cup with the Spirit Talker app. And it said the crystal started moving, and it said on the Spirit Talker app, "I like the lights." And as it did that, the cat ball went off. Or it was either the other way around. It was either the cat ball went off and it said that, but it was perfect.
Yeah,
it just got so. It is good there. It is good there.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it there. I mean, the first time we went there, you guys, I think the boys were inside and we went outside, and I went out first, and then I held the door open for Nick, and she came through it. But before she came through it, so in the middle of church, they've got it's like a big oak tree. It's a beautiful tree, and I said, "Good evening," to a man, and it was a man. It was somebody. A man was there. Right, because I'm just like, good evening. I thought that it was like one of the owners at that time. Obviously, I know them now, but at that time, that's what I thought. And then Nick tried to get through the door, and I held the door open for her. And as I turned round, the man had gone. Like, it was 30 seconds gone completely. Did you do a visual at the tree at church?
Not yet.
No,
not too cold.
We meant to.
Yeah, we were meant to, but
we didn't.
We will do when we go back there.
There's so many things to do at church that the time just flies by so quickly, doesn't it? It's like you're in a time zone, and 1 minute you're starting and the next minute you're ending. It just goes so quickly. Yeah. But there is going to be a lot of different things coming out of church, I think, over this year. Like we said, we're going to do some filming of the podcast there, and we are going to do a successful live event there.
Yes.
So last time it didn't work so well, but obviously it was our first time. We thought we had the right technology to pull it off, but we didn't. So, but this time we have. So I think you're going to then get the opportunity to see. It's going to be raw footage then. So if you see us wetting ourselves, it's going to be real.
Yes.
Right. So, and I want people to be able to jump on board and interact and say, Nick, get your butt downstairs in the basement. Like one of you guys say, get your butt downstairs in the basement, or because I want people to get involved in it. I want people to share that experience, I guess. So it's definitely going to happen this year, 100%. If you could take anyone with you on an investigation, who would it be and why?
I'm loving Martin's questions. They're amazing.
So many answers.
Oh, who would it be and why? Who would it be? I would probably like to go with Daryl Marston.
Oh,
yeah. We've investigated with Danny Moss at the minute. We was in his hotel, so I'm classing that. We've done it with him.
I'm sure he might not think that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't actually do it with him. He's a Liverpool fan.
I have invited him on an event before.
Yeah, we'll probably do something with him this year. To be fair, if he's not that busy, but I would like to get back into my haunted hotel, just us, no one else.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I think so.
My battery is 10%.
So,
it'd be dangerous for us to separate as well.
Daryl Martin. There's not many other people that I would. With ghost hunting, we're quite.
No, I think Daryl Marsden at the moment for me would be the one I'd love to do an investigation with him.
And
well, I would love to go with Daryl, but I would also like Neil Story to come along.
Oh yeah.
I would like I'd like Danny to come along. I'd like
Brett.
I'd like Brett to come along. I'd like to do one with oh my god.
I've got one as well. Do you know who else I'd like to do one with? Grizzly Chris.
Grizzly Chris.
Oh god,
I would love that.
He would be running for the hills.
I would love to do a ghost hunt with Grizzly.
That would be hilarious.
I know that I would wet myself laughing. I know I would.
Yes,
he's just hilarious. Yeah, Grizzly Chris.
Hilarious. Grizzly Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's quite a few people, really.
Right, let me catch up with these comments now. Footsteps in the attic. Grizzly was about pen. Oh, I just got goosebumps about the tree. Now we had Grizzly. I volunteered to go. I volunteered to go on an investigation with you. Got you, F.D.L. You can use me as a fodder.
Not much fun.
Me.
All right, we'll use her as bait.
Tina said about the Cole show how it's done properly.
Tina, meow.
Yeah.
Tina, Lord, I can't read these quick enough, Mick. You keep blacking them up and
not at all. Nothing phases me. I'm not weird that way. Famous last words, Lorna said, and smiles. I don't know. I could probably get you scared with what we do. I think sometimes we do. Well, I force doing certain vigils that probably put you on edge a little bit, and people do get a bit worried. I think it's just a case of being a stigma about the certain books and the certain vigils that we do.
I play no part in that.
Exactly. So, but it does put you on edge, doesn't it? And then it does put you on edge for what happened at the
railway cottage. Yeah.
Yeah, because we was about to do one and it wouldn't let us do it.
That was the worst experience of my life, I think, probably. One of them. That will always stick with me forever. That night, what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
It was weird. It was the weirdest situation that ever happened. So it's just weird that when we was going to read out a vigil out of the book, it just all kicked off and it wouldn't let us do it, and it just went mad and it scared everyone. I was ready to run out then, but I was hard that night. I was hard as nails. It was you lot screaming.
You were like, pack the kit bags up and put them by the front door.
Yeah, because if I had seen it, I would have jumped out the nearest window. To be fair.
Yeah, not nice.
Got another question from Martin. If you could only take 3 things with you on an investigation, what would they be? And I mean anything and everything. Oh. REM pod.
Torch.
Camera. That's it. That's all you need, really.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I don't think if you're going to investigate and you just want to go and have, shall we say, fun and investigate, you don't need to record it. You don't need the stress of recording everything. It's great to capture stuff on camera, but no one believes it. So sometimes it's nice to just go and do a ghost hunt without having the hassle of recording it and just to have it for your own personal experience. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just have your 3 pieces of trusted equipment and no cameras. And then you see what you see, you hear what you hear, and that's your experience, and that's what you take away from it.
Yeah, I agree.
Trying to portray this evidence to people without them saying, "Oh, that's fake," is frustrating, and it ruins your night of investigating there in a location. Because you go, look what we got, and they go, yeah, it's all fake, and you're like, it's not. You've just ruined it all for me. It's not fake. You know what I mean? I have to argue with you now and say it's not fake. So I think sometimes it might be nice to just go on an investigation and just investigate for ourselves.
Yeah.
Would be nice. I think we would have a great night doing that. We should do that one night.
We should.
And just not have the stress of filming.
Not next week, though.
No.
Going to a new place.
What, no chocolate? No, you always got chocolate.
No chocolate. Mick would take chocolate.
No, I'm on a diet.
Tracy's going to bed. Good night, Tracy.
Good night.
Tracy. Love you.
No night, Tracy.
Lovely lady.
Go wash some stones in the morning.
I know, and sing that song.
Believers need no evidence. Non-believers will never have enough.
Never have enough.
That's
true.
That's very true.
It is very true, and I think we are coming to the end.
My battery's going to die.
This has been nice.
It has been nice.
It's nice. It's nice doing them sort of just once a month, isn't it? Like a little bit of a live.
Yeah. And then we'll see what we're going to do with the podcast. I think we're going to do it like I said, sitting around, and we'll have a subject to talk about. And you guys can still comment and stuff, and we'll answer you back. So
So when do we do the next podcast so everybody knows, like, so they can be aware?
I don't know. It'll be a surprise. We'll announce it.
Does everybody get notifications though when we ping up?
Yeah, they must do.
I was going to say, it's the first of the month, isn't it, now? So it'll be, I don't know, first Thursday of the month. The first Thursday in the month, if that works. I don't know.
Is that my birthday?
I was going to say, is it one of your birthdays?
It's my birthday.
No.
Is it your birthday?
No.
Did you see my comment? Well, thanks, guys. Been good. Love, light, and peace. Thanks, Martin, for your questions.
Thank you, Martin.
Appreciate that.
Lovely questions.
Yeah, it's my birthday in March as well.
We'll sort it out. So
we'll sort it out.
As long as everybody gets pinged so that they know we're coming on. Don't forget we've got episodes coming out in between that now. Yep. So in between the next podcast, there'll be an episode, maybe two, because we're going off next week
weekend
to another location. I forgot to ask if Tracy's coming or not.
She is coming.
Yeah.
So she is going to come. She has got an event on at church, but she's going to obviously set that up, and then she's going to pop over because we're not too far from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So she is going to pay us a visit.
Cool. So we'll keep you posted. Night, everybody.
Night.
Thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us on the podcast. We love you guys loads.
Thank you for finish craft most of the dishes. So I love everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Martin, if you're in the UK, give us a message on our Facebook page and we'll sort something out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, right night, guys. See you later.
Night.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.